There's a generation out there wandering the vast but lonely plains of the interweb searching. Online dating means communication has never been easier, or so it would seem. With an estimated 50 million users, Tinder is one of the most popular dating apps amongst young people today. It's also the most controversial. Being young, single and ready to mingle, I've decided to put my prejudice to one side and try Tinder for myself. With 30 days to film this documentary, I've decided I have 30 days to find myself a Tinder date. But whilst I set out on my own mission, I want to encourage others to do the same. I've decided to throw a party. There's only one rule. Each guest must invite someone off Tinder.
Firefighter.
In the meantime, my own Tinder quest has well and truly begun, and the struggle is immense.
Day 4 of the Tinder date challenge. I think I may have accidentally super-liked a 12-year-old. I'm beginning to think it'll be easier to get a date in real life than this. Nobody wants to talk to me. The only boy on Tinder I ever loved won't reply.
Whilst my own struggle continues, for my party guests, the big day has arrived. To diffuse any initial awkwardness between couples, I've brought in some extras.
Hi, how are you doing? Good, thanks, yeah.
Slowly but surely, the guests begin to arrive. My couples start to bond. What's the date challenge? What was your kind of initial reasoning for downloading Tinder?
To have sex.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like my description, I mentioned being poly, I mentioned being pansexual, I mentioned being a single parent. I was really expecting people to be, I don't know, like, oh, poly, oh, you know, and not get much. But even the people are like, poly, what's that? It's been interesting to kind of chat to them a bit.
But not everyone's date has showed up.
I had a Tinder date. His name was...
Joined by Skye, one of the couple, Sinead and Steve, are getting to know each other. But as it turns out, Skye is more than just a third wheel.
Chatted to one of the couples who's one of my friends, Sinead, and her date who I actually met on Tinder about 2 years ago.
I've had 2 relationships via Tinder, which were pretty good, but failed, and then quite a lot of hookups, I'd say, and then just chatting to people as well was quite fun.
In a way, it has your communication because you're reaching a broader social group.
Steve seems to be enjoying Skye's company, perhaps a little too much for Sinead's liking. But how did the 2 girls feel about Steve?
It was like friendshipy and that was it. Yeah.
Would you like to be romantically involved with Steve, Sinead?
So I don't know the answer to the question. It'd probably be a no. Oh well, what a shame.
As the evening draws to a close, Stephen and Nadia seem to have had a little more success.
He's nice. I mean, I've had bad experiences on Tinder, but showing up, him looking like his profile picture, not being a creep.
Tonight I was really quite surprised, and it's been really lovely, and yeah, she's great and already want to organise a second date and stuff. So
Do you think Tinder is effective?
I find it really effective. I think irregardless of what you're looking for, it gives you connections with other people. So even if you only meet one good Tinder date and even if you just make friends from it, I think that's really rewarding for people.
actually my experience of Tinder's been fairly positive, and I would actually if I was looking for relationships in the future, I would actually think Tinder is a viable way to do it, which I didn't before. I was really not expecting much.
My own quest for a Tinder date is drawing to a close. 30 days later and I still haven't found someone. I've got 46 matches in total that I've collected over the last 3 or 4 weeks. My attitude has changed and I've become more open to the possibility of actually meeting up with people on here, becoming friends potentially. Despite my own failures, it seems I have succeeded in bringing others together. You guys have hung out since Tinderfest.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's been lots of fun.
Yeah.
Very surprising to find someone so nice. Really
Nice, yeah.
Really nice.
As darkness falls, I once again find myself roaming the endless plains of the internet. Still swiping, still swiping. Just still swiping.